David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
The County College of Morris Foundation President's Golf Classic is coming to Brook Lake Country Club in Florham Park on Monday, September 23rd. Golfers will enjoy 18 holes of golf on one of New Jersey's premier courses between a barbecue lunch spread and a buffet dinner. Registration begins at 11 a.m., giving golfers access to the locker room, driving range, and lunch in the clubhouse before our 12:30 shotgun start. At 5 p.m., enjoy an open bar cocktail reception prior to our 6 p.m. dinner and awards program. Register online to play and for sponsorships.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
Pipeworks Services, providing quality plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down. If you speak nerd, we're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
WISC gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WISC Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
You've got your Sunday obsession, and we got you. Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us and get every out-of-market Sunday game. Plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WISC.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Welcome to the arena.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
You've got your Sunday obsession, and we got you. Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us. Plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
For years,
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
The County College of Morris Foundation President's Golf Classic is coming to Brook Lake Country Club in Florham Park on Monday, September 23rd. Golfers will enjoy 18 holes of golf on one of New Jersey's premier courses, between a barbecue lunch spread and a buffet dinner. Registration begins at 11 a.m., giving golfers access to the locker room, driving range, and lunch in the clubhouse before our 12:30 shotgun start. At 5 p.m., enjoy an open bar cocktail reception prior to our 6 p.m. dinner and awards program. Register online to play and for sponsorships.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
Athletic field.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it goes! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
Can he break his record? Kenty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
Lineups ahead tonight on More Sussex Sports.
And a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Wilkins Field here in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey, and today's contest between the Parsippany Redhawks and the Mountain Lakes Lakers here on Big State Sports. David Hassagen here with Connor Cuban, Jared Franco, our producer this afternoon, in what should be an intriguing contest here in the early season. Before we get there, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors from inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. And since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett PC has been your trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, we've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. We'd also like to thank the Lakers Sports Club for sponsoring today's broadcast. Founded in 1965, the Lakers Sports Club helps provide financial support and services to the athletic programs and recognizes the achievements of individual and team efforts. In addition to providing scholarships for student athletes and student scholar athletes, The Lakers Sports Club also strives to address the needs of the various athletic programs at our high school to the extent of its financial ability. In addition to recognizing individual and team achievements, the Lakers Sports Club also provides funding to all sports programs so they may take advantage of the new technology and research in sports training and fitness. Visit mlschools.org today to see how you can contribute. Well, if you had not asked us earlier in the week what the forecast was going to be, it probably wouldn't have been this nice, but it is gorgeous here at Wilkins Field. 77 degrees, partly cloudy skies here in Mountain Lakes, and that game time temperature brought to you by ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to icshvac.com for all of your comfort needs. And now we'll bring in our color commentator today, Connor Cupin, and Connor, this is an intriguing matchup still early enough in the season where the teams are, starting to work through their difficulties, through their kinks. And we'll start with the Parsippany Redhawks. They're 1-2 on the season, a little bit of a slow start for them this year, coming off a 5-3 loss against Vernon, but still a team that's got plenty that are coming back. They lost a good chunk of their senior class last year, but still have some decent goal scoring as well as part of this group.
You're right, David, and it's been not the perfect start to this season, but they still played a great game against Pequannock. This team still has all the talent you could ask for on that offense. Got to give Amanda Dean credit. 4 goals, 3 games. Good pressure on the offensive end. Gabby Buckwick as well scored 2 goals. So this team, even though it was a rough one against Vernon defensively, against Morris Tech, they got shut out. Against Pequannock, they played a great game, but now they have a big juggernaut to take down in the Mountain Lakes Lakers.
Absolutely. Charlotte Inouye might be a busy girl in net today. She's had 26 saves in her first 3 games. But you talk about the Mountain Lakes Lakers, the team that is 5-0 under Sean Baritzi, and this is a squad that has a ton of talent top to bottom, a ton of goal scoring led by Abby Hawes, Daisy Duda, and Emily Tamayo. And that winning feeling has really been a continuous feeling here at Mountain Lakes.
Yeah, Mountain Lakes, Group 1 champions last year, went all the way, has not lost a game since last October. And on the season so far, 16 goals. Abigail Hawes, Daisy Duda, and Emily Tamayo account for 13 of those 16, have a great forward group due to the NC State commit. Ton of talent across the board, and you see it in every way this team plays games. They have won substantially. 5-1 against Caldwell, 2-0, 5-0 clean sheets against Pequannock and Hanover Park. So in every single game, they've scored multiple goals and only allowed multiple goals one time against Vernon in their last game, and they still came in with a victory there. This team looks unbeatable, and they're going straight for it.
Yeah, both of these teams, ironically, have their last game played against the Vernon Vikings. As you mentioned, Mountain Lakes 3-2 winners in that game, while Parsippany lost 5-3. So not often to have a common opponent this early in the schedule, but we'll be keeping an eye on that dangerous senior-led attacking group and the sophomore goalkeeper, Shay Sutter. A couple of sophomores in net for this game, and Shay has had a really good start to her campaign as well. 5 games played, has 42 saves to her credit, so she has been very, very strong inside the net for the Lakers as the two teams finish out their warm-ups. As they do so, we'll take a quick break here from Wilkinsville when we return the national anthem, starting lineups, and opening kick here on Big State Sports.
Industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
You've got your Sunday obsession, and we got you. Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us. Plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
welcome back from inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth here at Wilkins Field. And the team's getting the final instructions from our two officials today. Let's get into the starting 11s for these two squads. Parsippany Redhawks under PJ Koch. Charlotte Inouye getting the start in goal today, and then in numerical order, Bhumika Chavan, the number 2, will start, as well as the number 6 of Juliana Perez. The number 8, the dangerous Amanda Dean, gets the start, as well as the number 10 of Aubrey Kay, the senior. Sophomore Jasmine Booker, number 11, as well as the number 17, Sophia Cassio. The 21 of Jacqueline Reed also gets the start, as well as the number 23 of Gabriela Bukvich, the 27 of Marissa Christ, and the 30 of Jaslyn Vargas. And this is a team that, again, lost a lot of senior power, but quite a few sophomores in this starting lineup for Parsippany, and, again, learning on the job for this younger group.
Yeah, quite a few sophomores, as you mentioned there, a lot. And one thing that those sophomores can take away, last season, they were able to knock off this Mountain Lakes team, winning 2-1 in their first matchup. Second matchup didn't go quite as similar. Mountain Lakes took it 2-0, and then from there went on to win groups. But this Parsippany team was able to knock them off last year. They have the potential to do that once again.
As the captains go through the coin toss here for the Lakers under head coach Sean Morizzi, Shea Sutter, the number 1, will get the starting goal, the sophomore. And then in numerical order, Samantha Trimble, the freshman, the number 2, will get the start, as well as the number 4 of Maya Ritchie. The number 6 of Vidi Patel will also get the start, along with Christine Squelia, the junior. Emily Tamayo with her 3 goals, the number 10, as well as Emma McAuliffe, the number 11. Daisy Duda, the NC State commit, the number 12, gets the start, along with Abby Hawes, the number 15. 18 of Ashton Parker, and the number 21 of Lindsay Park get the start for this group for Mountain Lakes. More of a senior-driven class for this Mountain Lakes team, as you said, has had that winning feeling basically going back to last October. It's been almost a full calendar year since this squad has lost. I know the broadcasters curse people right now are screaming.
True. That's so true.
However, as you said, I have a feeling the loss last year to Parsippany will make sure that is driven home by Coach Morizzi as they get set to go here. He could not ask for any more perfect conditions, though, for a match here today. It is absolutely stunning out here at Wilkins Field.
It feels like as September's gone on, it's only gotten warmer, honestly. I feel like at the
it's
beginning it was a
odd.
little cold.
It's a little odd. I will say, though, at the very least, and thankfully for our camerawoman up there, Danielle, not raining as it was expected to be pretty much today, tomorrow, and Thursday. That was the initial forecast a few days out, and thankfully the tropical depression has changed its course as it's come up the coast, so we are going to be bone dry, again, he says, knocking on wood somewhere.
Still, clouds are a little gray, but nothing too serious. Mostly clear skies.
Yes, I'll say, where there's a cloud, there's still a chance for rain. As the two teams have their final instructions, the Redhawks already out there and ready to go. They're starting 11. Again, a tough task for them today, especially with this younger group against a very dangerous and very experienced Lakers attack. So we'll see how many players Coach Koch decides to drop into the back line. We could see a back 4, but I would expect maybe even a back 5 at times.
Back 5 is an interesting strategy. A lot of defense, just not necessarily parking the bus, but that's a lot of firepower to have back there, just playing your best defense and preventing the goals from scoring. And all it takes, that's not even a bad strategy. As long as you get your offense up in front, they're able to capitalize on the 1 or 2 counterattacks they give up, that could work.
We know they'll be trying to feed the ball over the top to Amanda Dean, who's got incredible speed. She's also a star on the basketball team for Parsippany High School, and she'll be the main threat. Again, she has 4 goals in the first 3 games for Parsippany this season, as the Lakers form their huddle there just around the 40-yard line here at historic Wilkins Field. And for those of you watching, again, this is with the multi-sport fields. It's always confusing which lines are we using. It is the yellow lines that they'll be using today for the boundaries. So those will be the ones to keep an eye on here in Lakerland, as we are just about set to go. As big day of practice going on. The cheerleading squad practicing to our right. The football team over on the fields to our right as well, over at the high school, getting prepared for their next matchup this week, which, by the way, will also be here on Big State Sports.
And it's interesting with the field colors because you've got yellow, orange, and red to all sift through all that.
Exactly. As we're underway here, Mountain Lakes in the all-navy uniforms with the orange trim, Parsippany with their road whites and the gray numbering, the silver numbering, I should say, as this is laid back to Shea Sutter and sends it up the right-hand channel. Trying to get on that is Maya Ritchie, and that's a big collision there. Ball still in play as both players lost it for a second coming off of that big collision. Jasmine Booker trying to work on the outside, and it goes out of play for a Parsippany throw-in.
Both teams are fighting pretty well for the ball. I know it's extremely early in the game, obviously the first minute, but it's not a clear – it's a good fight per possession to see who's going to dominate the pace of this game.
Well, that sometimes happens when you have a team where you know you're going to be – you know, you have lack of experience. If you can play a scrappy game, kind of a combative style, and make things difficult, you know, just get into your opponent's face, that is a way that Parsippany can potentially win this game as that goal kick gets headed up and away by Cassio as before the Lakers pick it back up again. But again, it's all about that risk-reward factor. When do you press? When do you try to close up those gaps, which can leave the channels open behind as they try to go that way. Good defensive work, though, as they, again, were looking for Maya Ritchie out there on the wing.
Now they're in the attacking third here. Let's see what the Lakers can pull off with the Ritchie throw-in.
Ritchie fires it over the top, cleared out of the way, and will be out for, once again, a throw-in for the Lakers as they have a couple of their subs out there is retrieving the balls out of play. At least that will be less of a delay than we sometimes see for these matches as they try to move through here with a shot on target and an early goal. What a rocket!
I believe that right there is Daisy Duda getting the shot with the left foot, and it goes extremely high and just out of the reach for Nowen.
What a shot there. Let's take a look at it again. As again, right off the throw-in as well, and less than 2 minutes in, the Lakers strike first.
Off this throw?
As they come inside here, laid off there, and actually good defensive work, and I believe that is Daisy Duda who has the goal, the North Carolina State commit, with her 4th of the season, and early on, the Lakers with the advantage. Parsippany will have to start moving now, and now here comes Amanda Dean. Here is Dean with a big first touch, tries to get out in front, big collision there, and a free kick given in favor of the Redhawks, and there you see why Parsippany, despite being down a goal early, is far from out of this game, because if you give it any space to Amanda Dean, she could turn on the Jets just like that.
I was surprised at how much she put that through ball to herself. A big hit there. But this is a great free kick position right outside the 18. You can't ask for it any better than this if you're Parsippany. And if you want to capitalize here, it's a great way to answer back immediately before it gets out of hand.
Kind of an awkward spot, though, right in the middle of the pitch. So we'll see what happens here. Marissa Christ looks to be the one over the free kick here. Lakers putting 3 in the wall. And it's always a guessing game now for the goalkeeper. Which side do you put the wall in? Which side are you more comfortable diving to if you need it?
Chris does have one of their 8 goals on the year.
Here is Chris, the shot over the wall. Oh, off the bar and out. Another chance. Oh, what a save made by Sutter. Wow. Dangerous there from Parsippany. Crossbar on the initial shot. Unlucky perhaps, and then Sutter with a fantastic save on the rebound.
I wasn't sure if Chris had gotten that ball to just go right in on the corner or it bounced off the bottom of the crossbar, but Sutter's able to get the rebound, make a great second effort. But still a corner here. Parsippany automatically threatening after that goal from Duda.
And that one goes bar down. It could have gone anywhere if that had gone off the keeper. Instead, it's a corner kick, first of the match. And Mountain Lakes clears it out, but not too far away. Here's Cassio. Sends it back out to the far side. This one sent across goal dangerously, but caught nicely by Sutter. And Mountain Lakes will get to reset here.
Surprised she didn't let that one go, honestly.
Well, that's when we got the runners at the back post. It was a dangerous one, I think. As that one bounces up over the cross. And now here come the Lakers. They're behind the defense. Coming through once again is Duda. One-on-one. Save made.
Abigail Hawes with a head of steam straight on the net. And a good one from Inuin.
Thank you, my mistake. What a charge through by Hawes. But a better save by Inuin with her first save of the day. And that's something that, if you're Coach Koch, they cannot allow to happen very often. That was a 2-on-0 in on the goalkeeper, but got away with it that time as the Redhawks try to move back the other way. Intercept there on the back line, but the clearance is deflected off of the 21 of Jacqueline Reed. As here come the Redhawks trying to control things here, trying to muscle through was Duda. Instead, this will roll all the way back, and they'll let this one go all the way back to Sutter, a sophomore who's been busy early here and maybe wasn't fully expecting that, but off those free kick situations, again, that's something that Mountain Lakes is going to have to be careful of. We talked about Parsippany not letting too many players in behind that back line. If you're Mountain Lakes, you can't get into that position of committing a foul. You can tell now because that's a dangerous spot anywhere inside of 25 yards.
We've seen a whole lot in just a few minutes in this game, and barring the score of the game, remember that save from Anuin might be a play we remember, depending on how this one ends.
Absolutely. It's going on the far side is Lindsey Park. Park sends it out and across and does well with that one on the far side. As this was sent ahead, goes off the shoulder of Maya Ritchie as they tried to feed it through to Tamayo. Sediments back to the midfield and now up the opposite wing. Parsippany trying to get as many bodies back as they possibly can as that one goes off of Reed and out of play for a throw-in. And you're seeing Mountain Lakes almost going with a 4-2-4 attack here. They're going with two strikers, two wingers into this attack. They're confident. They want to get as many numbers as they can. As that went out of play, the not agreeing with that assessment on that play was the Lakers' defense. As this one is controlled and moving that ahead nicely was the number 9 of Squelia.
The first minute of this game had a ton of midfield fights for the ball, and now since then it's almost exploded into the offense and the defense taking care of the game.
That end-to-end action here so far. And again, this is the kind of weather where if you're a soccer player, this is as good as it gets. It's not the hot of summer, but it's not too cold where those tackles are going to be stingers on you. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. But it's been very, very interesting so far here as it's been on back and forth. 1-0 Lakers on the goal from Daisy Duda is the difference. As that one is intercepted, and now the Redhawks will try to advance the ball, but that pass a little off the mark as trying to feed that through was Juliana Perez. Here come the Lakers. Poked away, trying to move through is Samantha Trimble, the freshman. The number 2 sends it to Tamayo. Goes to the wing, but a little bit too far on the overlap, looking for Ashton Parker. And instead it'll be a throw-in.
Parker had just missed that one. That could have been another great scoring chance for the Lakers. But you can't win them all. You can't have every perfect ball in the world.
Well, you'd like to.
Yeah, you'd certainly like to.
Every coach would love every offensive attack to at least get something on target, but it's a little bit too far on that one as this is thrown in and then sent ahead once again by Reed. Reed has been involved quite a bit early on here as that's out of play for a Laker throw-in. They go down the line. Tamayo lays it back. This is Parker. Parker tries to lay it inside. Intercepted that time, though. And now here come the Redhawks. Here comes Dean. Dean hands it off and goes off to the races. Parsippany moving forward. A good ball through, but just a hair too far ahead. But still, Parsippany has numbers. Reed getting in there, and smart defensive play that time from Mountain Lakes as Patel just puts it out of play for a throw.
Yeah, Reed and Dean just chasing her down. There was nowhere for her to pass that. So the smart option you have is just force the throw in right here by the end line. But now it's another chance for Parsippany to keep it going. On the throw in here, we're going to see Juliana Perez.
Perez coming down on that outside back position. So he throws it into the edge of the 18, but headed away. And now Mountain Lakes will just clear this all the way out as trying to backtrack is Bukwich. Gabby Bukwich has a pair of goals herself from the outside back position, but loses the foot race. And here comes Mountain Lakes again. Cross toward the penalty spot is defended away nicely that time. As Parsippany tries to clear it out, but unable to do so this time. That was Chavan. Another cross comes in toward the back post, but it's a little bit distant from everybody. Parsippany survives that scared. It'll be a goal kick for the Redhawks.
Still a great ball from Trimble right there. Has her attacking forwards, crushing in on the goalpost. You see Trimble crosses this one inside, and that one is just deflected away, but doesn't give up on the play. Mountain Lakes still recovers. And this time Trimble sends a ball in straight from about the 10-yard line, and her attackers crash in, but no play on the ball, just out of reach.
That's that dangerous spot right at the edge of the 6-yard box where it's such a difficult spot for a defender. You don't want to be facing your net in that position, but you also, if you're a keeper, don't want to overcommit just in case you miss. But Parsippany gets away with it this time, and the Redhawks will come back on the counterattack. Here comes Parsippany. Coming forward with a few numbers now. Mountain Lakes, though, with plenty of numbers back, as this one is popped up in the air, but not fully cleared. Going after this one now is Duda. This is Duda. Battling for it on the far side. And it goes out of
That's a
far
great
side
ball.
There. Great ball over the top. A little bit distant, though, for the number 4 of Maya Ritchie. And will go out of play. Good, smart defensive play from Parsippany that time. And a throw in for the Lakers. About 10 minutes in here. This is headed toward the midfield. Still in control of the Lakers. Good job. Good control from Trimble. Trimble decides to take a shot from range, but that's going to be a simple one for Inouye.
Easy little shot on goal right there. So Inouye gets out another save, and it's good. The Parsippany team, although they've let up a few good scoring chances, have also been able to defend a few good scoring chances.
Yeah, it does a nice job there as that one bounces around. Trying to claim that one is Reed, but gets poked away from her, and now here comes the number 12 of Duda. Now to the outside, Parker. Parker charges in from the outside back position. Parker decides to take a rip for it, and claiming that one is Inouye. Good strike, though, from Ashton Parker, who has a goal and 2 assists, the sophomore on the season. Does a nice job there.
This Mountain Lakes team is constantly getting pressure, so if you're Parsippany, you want your midfield to get on the ball a little bit just so you can create more scoring chances down the other side of the field. Dean's had some good runs, but the Lakers are just shooting away.
Well, here comes Parsippany trying to go on another counterattack. Big collision on the far side. Was trying to get through there was Aubrey Kay, the number 10, one of the captains for this Parsippany Redhawks squad. Instead, it goes back to Mountain Lakes. This is Patel. Goes out wide to Parker. Parker lays it into the middle. Nice pass there, controlled by Duda. Duda gets past her defender. That was Cassio. Duda still bothered by Cassio. Now goes to the far side. Maya Ritchie to the end line. Good cross. Good attempt and a great goal. Abby Hawes with a beautiful finish with the side of the boot and a difficult height. Great series of passing there from the 3 captains. 2-0 Lakers.
Abigail Hawes with goal number 8 on this season. And yes, Maya Ritchie with the solid cross right in the middle here. You see a good through ball. Ritchie now in the end zone here. Throws it right in, and an in the air, nice little cross shot there from Hawes. That's goal number 8 for her on the year. Goal number 2 in this game. The Mountain Lakes starting to pull away here.
Nice passing there from one captain to another of the 4 that this Mountain Lakes squad has, and it all starts with that great through ball by Duda and a great finish from Hawes, as you said, her 8th of the season. Parsippany now really needs to get the next goal, as here she comes with Dean. Dean tries to cut through, but poked away at the last minute. Christine Squelia sends it out, and it'll be a throw in for the Redhawks on the attacking third of the field.
And this Lakers team, constant pressure, but once again, after a goal, here comes Parsippany marching right down the field.
Now the question is, can they convert? They were very unlucky to not get at least one goal, as here comes Dean. Dean sends across top of the 18, looking for space, passes it back to Cassio, but didn't quite get all of that one, did Cassio, and will be an easy one for Sutter to claim.
Shot on goal from Cassio there. Wasn't sure if one more pass would have been a solid one there, and still takes a good shot. Doesn't get everything she wanted on it, so she'll want that one back and get that next time.
It's a question of whether, you had that extra pass, whether that was one pass too many, or like you said, one more pass needed there to get a little bit more high percentage shot. Instead, it goes back to the Lakers, and here they go to the far side. This is Maya Ritchie trying to track this down. She does, has some bodies in the box. Cross to the top of the 6 is cleared away. Chavan is there, and now Parsippany claims it off the second ball. Going to the far near side here, closest to us. Now a good ball down the outside channel. Amanda Dean all over, but great defensive work there from Vidhi Patel to just shield her off from the ball and earn the throw in for Mountain Lakes.
The shielding in soccer is a very underrated and underappreciated play of the game, because you're just playing keep away almost with nobody.
Absolutely, and especially when you get to the end of matches, you're trying to kill it off at the corner flag. That kind of ability, that strength in the upper body is just a huge, huge piece to killing off a match, if you will, as Mountain Lakes will send another ball forward. Nice layoff back there by Hawes, and now here they come again. Lakers through Trimble, going wide. Ritchie into the 18. A chance there trying. That was a difficult one, though, for Duda, as that was trying to sink down, but couldn't quite get over the top of that shot, and it'll be a goal kick for the Red Hawks.
These are a couple very, very interesting angles, but if Hawes is able to get that shot off right on net and able to score that once again, that'd be great. First touch, off her body, and able to hit it midair. 2 goals like that in one game is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely. The first one was not quite on a platter. It was kind of a difficult high for her on that first goal. But, yeah, no, you control it to yourself if that goes in. That would have been absolutely absurd, I think is the correct phrase to use, as the Lakers control it once more.
Especially not even 15 minutes into the game.
Absolutely. As here they come again, moving forward. Squelia trying to get through, was poked away from her momentarily, but kept going. This is Parker. Parker inside the 18 to the end line. Sends it across. Nice job by Inouye. Sure-handed that time. And holds on to it as we are about 15 minutes into the first half. Again, we'd like to thank the Lakers Sports Club, who over the last 15 years have donated over $1.5 million to athletic programs which directly benefit the student athletes at Mountain Lakes High School. Without the generosity, though, of their members, friends, and community sponsors, the Lakers Sports Club could not fulfill their mission. And the club strives for 100% participation from student athlete families and welcomes anyone who wishes to be part of the continued success of our boys and girls athletic teams. Again, visit mlschools.org today to find out how you can contribute. Right now, the Lakers Sports Club, as well as everyone here in attendance wearing Laker blue and orange, is very, very happy. 2-0 the scoreline. Goals from the usual suspects, Duda and Hawes, so far, as here comes Trimble.
And you called it in the pregame earlier that anyone's going to have a busy day in goal so far, and that's exactly what we've seen from this Lakers offense.
As that one is taken away just inside the 18. Gets through, and now here comes Dean. Dean with the speed coming through. It's 1-on-2, but there goes the pass to herself. Dean charging in. Sutter looking for help. Dean with a shot, just drags it wide. Great attempt there from Amanda Dean, but unlucky once again. And actually, it looks like they're going to give them a corner here, I believe. Looks like it might have taken a deflection.
Yeah, Sutter was able to get one hand on that. Not sure if it would have gone in. It might have been dragged wide. But a great through ball by Dean to herself. Again, the sheer speed to get past there into the attacking third. Takes a shot from about 5 yards out, and she does get a hand on it. It looks like it was certainly on target. Had she not been able to get that one past her, could be staring at a 2-1 game.
Well, it looks like actually they're going to say it bounced over her hand, did not take a touch, which a little surprising to us seeing that replay. But referees, again, are closer to it than we are, so we'll take their judgment of it, and a free kick here for Mountain Lakes. As Dean again showing that athleticism. She's part of the basketball team as well at Parsippany High School, and showing that cardio, if you will. 2 very different types of cardio between soccer and basketball. The short stop and going back and forth for basketball, and the long runs here. Either way, she's a dangerous force. As here come the Lakers on a long clearing ball. This is the 12 of Duda. Tried to send it through, but looks like it took a deflection there off of Hawes, and Inouye will claim it. Inouye launches it upfield, looking again for Dean. Instead, will end up with Cassio, who has to battle for it and loses it to Ritchie. Maya Ritchie lays it inside. Good turn there, but just defended away enough, as Parsippany will allow the throw in that time. Trying again to find Abby Hawes there up top. The number 15 couldn't bring that one down. It'll be a goal kick for the Red Hawks. Hawes, another D1 commit, but not for the soccer field. She'll be on this pitch in the spring as well, playing lacrosse. That's her sport, going to Ohio State. The commit there, and again, showing the multi-sport athletes that they have here at Mountain Lakes specifically. You see that a lot at D1, at Group 1 schools specifically, but here at Mountain Lakes, it just seems that they just breed athletes.
Yeah, Ohio State lacks commit, and also in her off-season, you could say, scoring 8 goals and leading the team.
Yeah, just quietly leading the team in goals in her second-best sport. Luke Dickerson, anyone? Does that sound familiar? As this one is coming through, and a foul called, a free kick coming up. It'll be in favor of Mountain Lakes. from about, looks like about 35 yards out. A little bit too far for a shot, you would think. However, having done the county championships the last couple of years, stranger things have happened. As they will set this up, actually a little further, as Duda will set things up. No wall being set up from Parsippany. They're expecting this to be a set piece. Service by Duda. Instead, it's a shot, and Inouye able to catch that one cleanly and hold on to it.
I was about to say, because no wall involved, 36 yards. He's scored once today. Why not take a shot at it again?
Absolutely. When you have a shot like that, a cannon of a leg that Duda has, why not take a look as Richie tries to find her way through. Nicely defended, and here come the Red Hawks.
And another thing that makes them more comfortable, the 2-0 lead could make you more comfortable to take a shot right there instead.
They go to the outside. This is Kay. Kay lays it off inside. Numbers in attack here for Parsippany. Good ball inside, trying to get through is Chavan. As that goes to the outside once more. Parsippany trying to get something on target. Nice takeaway, though, by Trimble. And now cleared away. The Lakers survived that counterattack. It was one of the few times we've seen Parsippany with the numbers advantage there in the attacking third. But now the Lakers looking to counter. To the far side. Duda trying to keep it involved, but marked well there. Lays it back off. Trimble covered nicely by Reed. Lays it back off. Duda again. Has some time. Decides to keep it herself. Trying to get away from Cassio. Another shot. Skips in, and keeping that one is Inouye.
They're firing even more now than they were earlier in the game, and I feel like that 2-0 lead also gives you more confidence to just start taking more shots you might not feel as comfortable with in a tight situation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Mountain Lakes playing with a little bit of house money here as Parsippany tries to go through, but again, just a little bit too much for Amanda Dean to do on her own against this experienced back line. That's a great through ball there. Is trying to get onto it was Hawes, but just a hair too far for her that time. Really good chance that time for the 15. Inouye launches it back into play. Parsippany needs to get more bodies involved. We saw that about 2 minutes ago where they got 3 or 4 players into the attack. As here comes Reed on the far side. Reed is forced back, and that one is taken away, though, by Duda.
The Lakers are just covering more ground, all the passing lanes, and these through balls are great, like this one right here to Parker.
As they go inside here, Ashton Parker goes toward the end line. Good cross inside the 6, but a little bit too far in front. As claiming that again is Inouye. As we are past the halfway mark here in half number 1 here from Wilkins Field. And again, thank you for joining us inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. As Parsippany goes on the counterattack here, but that one's a little bit too far. Don't forget, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is your trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, their experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. And for nearly a century, they've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com for more information. A big thank you to them for keeping us up here. Now, of course, this opening half is brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Don't forget, first-time car buyers, Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. You can discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000, backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. 2-0 Lakers here at Wilkins Field. Goals again from Duda and Hawes as they try to charge forward once again.
I've been trying to figure out the formation for this Mountain Lakes team so far. I can't exactly tell. It looks like a 3-2-5, 1-4, something like that.
it's all over the place. Here comes Parsippany, though, as they try to come down the far side. A good ball there for Reed. Reed decides to take a shot, but couldn't quite get all that one going back across her body. Good save again from Sutter, as a couple of substitutions are being prepared. Mountain Lakes has the number 7 of Chloe Esposito ready to come into the match, and Sloka Shah for Parsippany, the number 9, waiting for their opportunities to enter the match. As this goes all the way to the back line, this is Marissa Christ. Loses out, though, and here come the Lakers. They are outnumbered at this point, though. Tries to send it edge of the 18. A chance there, a one-time shot. Good effort from the number 18 of Ashton Parker, but just wide, dragged that one a little bit too much.
And these passes are just unreal. The speed of the forward group of this Lakers team, they're able to get to all these open spots when you're not even sure that. At first, the pass looks like it's going to be around a group of Red Hawks right here. And then this ball is sent through, and then Parker makes a nice cut in, able to get to the ball. And it takes a good shot as well. Got some air under it. Just misses wide.
Looks like it was Vidi Patel who subbed out there for Esposito. Not sure who the Red Hawk player was who came out for Shaw as they rotate through the players. Not huge squads for either of these two teams, but again, smaller schools. It's to be expected. They go down the far side. Trimble with a nice cross again, a dangerous one toward the inside of the 6. But again, Inouye busy, but sure-handed, and she's been pretty solid here through the first 25 minutes. She's had a lot of dangerous crosses, dangerous shots. She's handled a lot of them pretty well.
I was just about to say, the couple goals, one was just a little up there where almost can't get to it. Second goal happened right in front of her with Hawes, but she's handled everything else. She stopped that breakaway where it was 2-0. Straight one-on-one with Abigail Hawes, able to get the save there and a lot of other saves in between. So although it's a 2-0 game, she's done a great job.
And I'm sure that'll be something that Coach Maurizi will want to talk to his team about. Yes, okay, you got a 2-0 lead, but you were having success when you were getting closer into goal. You're seeing more of those crosses into the 6-yard box, it must be said. But at the same time, you've been taking more shots from the outside, and she's been handling those pretty well. So we'll see if they change that up. They've been trying to go more to the closer shot with the cross here in the last 5 minutes or so. As that's out of play, it looks like it'll be a free kick for Parsippany with 14:15 left to go here in the first half. Once again, Marissa Christ up there. She nearly leveled the match within 5 minutes. Free kick hitting the bottom of the crossbar, but staying out. She sends in a nice cross here. It's still loose, but cleared out only partially. Big contact in there, and the Lakers survive. And now we'll look to go on the counterattack. On the near side. Battled for there, Tamayo.
It's a great play by Parker. Getting on both sides of the ball here. Very heavily involved and gets tripped up right there by Sophia Cascio.
Yeah, Parker once again. She has been a real force in this game and hasn't gotten on the score sheet yet, but it has not been for a lack of trying. But she has been a catalyst down this near side, this left-hand side of the attack for Mountain Lakes. As it'll be a free kick from inside their own half of the pitch. 13:15 left to go here in half number 1 from Wilkins Field. This one is launched forward. Not cleared out fully yet from the Red Hawks. Taken down, Duda. Thought about a shot, instead goes outside. This is Maya Ritchie. Ritchie sends one again toward net. Maybe a little too much curl on that one. Was looking again for Hawes, but just not quite there. This one sent forward. Trying to control this is Kay. She keeps it just inside the line. Kay tries to feed it through. Once again, it's Dean. Dean trying to break her way through. She does through one. Dean doing her best Lionel Messi impersonation. Tripped up and taken down. And it'll be a free kick once again for the Red Hawks.
And all the weaving through defenders, where does that earn you? A nice free kick. So regardless, is the end result, get a nice little set piece here. One more chance for this Red Hawks offense to get in position and try and get themselves back in this game.
Just being elusive is the biggest key. As a substitution there for Mountain Lakes into the match goes the number 20 of Skylar Wyatt. As the free kick there goes wide of the target. And it looks like the number 14 of Caitlin Squelia will also enter the match. The junior. Both of those players looking for their first goal. As looks like taking a break will be the number 9 of Christine Squelia. So one Squelia for another. We always keep one on the field at all times. I think that might be mandated. As Ashton Parker also takes a breather. She's had a very, very busy first half.
And when you're playing midfield like that, running on both sides of the ball, in the back line and in the front line, you got to be gassed at some point.
Yeah, exactly. As much as you don't want to leave the pitch for any reason, at some point, someone needs to say, no, you need to stop. You need to take a breath, get some water, and rest for a minute or two. We need you for the entire 80 minutes. As this goes all the way back down, there'll be no pressure on Sutter, who will just let it trickle just over the line, and now she'll get a goal kick out of it. As Emma McAuliffe, the junior, I should say, captain, the leader on that back line for this Lakers team, will get this back into play. Just about 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. Haven't had a ton to do, Mountain Lakes, but Parsippany has threatened a few times. Just haven't quite been able to convert yet, but now a turnover, and they'll hold on to this one. Jocelyn Vargas moves toward Casio, gets shouldered off the ball. Nice job, though, by Trimble. Trimble tries to go over the top, takes the deflection out of play. Nice job again from the freshman on the far side. Trimble's had a nice motor as well, and has really been part of keeping that attack even between the left and the right.
And the Lakers have been playing the ball down that right side a whole lot more, I've noticed, than the left or even the middle of the field.
Yep.
They're leaning on Trimble, they're leaning on Richie, and it hasn't failed them once either. They're making great pressure, getting great crosses, so if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. It's been a good strategy so far. We'll see if that is going to be just the strategy where they feel they have the advantage, or whether that is being set up for something else in the second half. There's always that chess match element, as the referee's in the way of the throw in there, as this one is deflected away. First one to it will be Esposito. Tries to send it over the top. It's too far, though, for any Lakers to get on the end of it, and easily controlled by Inouye. We'll keep an eye out and see if there are any more subs on the way. Always nice when the benches are on the same side of the field as you. Here at
Can
Wilkins
see
Field.
everything here now.
So I say, very, very easy. There's some other places where they're on the far side, and unless you've got a periscope or a good pair of binoculars, you're not going to tell who's in until they're closer to your side of the field, as this is played through by McAuliffe. Good pass there. Caitlin Squelia.
I haven't had to do the binoculars at a game yet in my career, but I have. Glasses certainly help out a ton.
Oh, yeah, definitely need those. It's trying to go through there was Duda, but instead ends up back with Squelia. Now Esposito. Under pressure, tried to force that forward. Good job there from Amanda Dean.
The ref making a nice play to stop the ball. Good first touch right there.
Well, I mean, they have to have some history, I'm sure, in the game. And again, just the two officials as well, so they are not necessarily on the sidelines as regular linesmen would be. So to make that play and keep things moving, well done, sir. As Parsippany will get a throw in deep within their own half. They go up the sideline here. Taken away. This is Tamayo. Good takeaway. Good pickpocket move, though, from the Red Hawks, but intercepted once more. Squelia. Looking for a through ball there. Instead goes wide. Richie makes its way across. This is Hawes. Good defensive play. I think that was Siobhan once again. Just getting in the way of that one. Long shot deflected up. Edge of the 18. Still there, though. Another chance taken by Wyatt. That's blocked. Duda on it now. Lakers providing pressure. Good pressure there, though, on Parsippany. Trimble still with it, though. Still on it. Here's the freshman. A shot from range goes just wide. It had to be pushed aside, though. Inouye didn't want to take any chances as Trimble earns a corner kick. It'll actually be the first one in this match for the Lakers.
That's surprising, but yeah, you're right. First corner we've seen for Mountain Lakes all game because they've been able to get it done earlier on or just shots on goal. Inouye with good saves.
As this one is sent in from the far side. Just beyond the penalty spot. Out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Red Hawks. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Don't forget, folks, to click that subscribe button and click the notification bell here on our YouTube channel at Big State Sports, where we have upwards of 30 to 40 games a week here across New Jersey on our airways. We've got a busy Friday night again coming up ahead of us, as here comes a chance again for Amanda Dean. Dean tries to cut inside. Good defensive work there by Esposito. Still alive for the Red Hawks, though. Back to Dean. Great ball. This is Dean. Takes a shot for the corner.
Wow.
Great save made by Sutter.
I thought she had that one there. Good ball on the way back, and she took that ball all the way down. attacking side of the field down the sideline, makes a good pass, gets it right back, and takes a great shot. But just another great save by Sutter.
That was nearly upper 90 there from Amanda Dean. Great ball as well from Cassio, as we'll take a look at it again here. And a great angle on this as well. You'll see how close this is to going right back into the corner of the net. As I got a chance on the far side. Oh, what a save made! Well done, Inouye. It's coming in one-on-one was Hawes. You cannot look away for a second with this Mountain Lakes attack, as that was another save by Inouye.
Not one bit. They don't mess around. They get right after it.
There's a reason they have not lost since October of last year. Foul called there on Cassio, a free kick for the Lakers. Now we'll take a look at this play one more time. Of course, we'll keep an eye on it. If we have to break back, we do. But here's that chance again from Dean.
And there's a good shot. What a great save by Sutter. I wasn't sure she was able to get up there and get the ball, but it was on the way down just a little bit, able to get up there and make a great save.
This was a nice ball into the 18. Lakers still there. Chance there from Wyatt. Blocked a secondary shot. Easy one for Inouye. And it's one of those where it's very difficult. Like, Sutter definitely made a comfortable catch, but it is at the apex of her jump. If that's got a little bit more power on it and you're not firm with your hands, that can easily slip right through the fingertips and into the back of the net. So really good from the sophomore. Again, it's hard to believe with the saves we've seen today that she is just a sophomore, Shea Sutter, as they'll have a couple more years of her here at Mountain Lakes.
Both these goalkeepers here, sophomores in this one, and both making phenomenal saves. So for both head coaches, you can see what your goalkeepers are capable of for years to come.
And I have to say, it's been a really good response from Parsippany after going down 2 goals early in this first half. Again, just such a young group, a ton of sophomores getting a lot of playing time that are learning on the job against a good opponent here in Mountain Lakes, have done a nice job so far of just stepping up and making those defensive plays when needed. It's a good ball up in front there from the 11 of McAuliffe. In the edge of the 6, a chance now for the Lakers. A shot. Oh, what a save! Inouye denies Hawes. Hawes could have 3 or 4 in this game, but Inouye denies her again.
That's unreal. They're just dancing with it in the box right there. The Parsippany defense trying to clog the lanes, but Hawes doing what she does best. And here's Dean on the other end.
Here comes Dean coming through with the pace. She's got Reed with her to the left. Dean, 1v4, has it poked away. Parsippany, though, will keep possession, but that long shot goes wide. That was Kay. And we've seen some good moments from Kay. We've seen good moments from Jocelyn Vargas, the number 30 on the far side. But again, just missing that a little bit of finishing touch outside of the shot from Christ earlier on, and then the shot from there from Dean about a minute or so ago.
And yeah, back to the Inouye save. Might be the best one of the top two at least of the day so far for her.
Especially when you have a shooter with that much power from that close. You just have to stick out a hand and hope, and she did. Great reflex save. As this is Vargas, tried to pin it through. Now it's Kay. Parsippany looking to get through there to Cassio. Still battling there is Vargas. Vargas, good through ball, trying to get through and onside was Reed. Reed at the byline, tries to get through, but nice clear out there by the 11 of McAuliffe. It'll be a throw-in for Parsippany. Better, though, that time for the Red Hawks.
They're certainly attacking now, and
yep, they've got those. Again, they've got that confidence, too. They beat this Laker program last year. We know this program is very good at developing talent. They have been for a while. And now it's just a question of finding that finishing touch. This is Vargas. One-on-one with Trimble. Nice job there by Trimble. Freshman beating the senior that time, but loses out of play. It'll be a Parsippany throw. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Again, no stoppage time in the high school game for those of you new to it. So the throw-in goes to Cassio. Tries to get through. Nice takeaway, though, by Duda. Duda, oh, big challenge there from Cassio, and it will be a free kick. Cassio a bit in disbelief. She thought she got the ball, and those two have had a couple of duels in the midfield so far between Cassio and Duda.
Thought she had the ball as well in that one. Really close play. And one thing with this Mountain Lake squad, the speed and the dribbling is almost unmatched. They don't waste a touch out there. So for Parsippany, it's tough because these defenders are crashing and they're not wasting a step.
Yeah, absolutely. And they don't make that mistake of overcommitting, too. They make that crashing defensive play without allowing those gaps to open up. As we're into the last minute here, Mountain Lake's trying to get one more on the board. If not for Inouye, they could have 5 or 6 at this point. Good keep there. A shot for the post. Oh, a tough one there. Tamayo kind of out of nowhere taking the shot. Goes off the post and out of play. It'll stay with Parsippany. Goal kick for them.
And Tamayo is the 3rd leading scorer on this team, 3 goals, 2 assists. So haven't called her name as much today as the other forefront of this offense on the Lakers squad, but she can still score like the rest of them.
That was a great turnaround shot. And again, those shots out of nowhere are the most dangerous for a goalkeeper, as this is battled for and kept by Duda. Last 20 seconds, Duda tries a nice curling through ball, but defended away. Parsippany, can they get one last counterattack in the last 15 seconds? This is Reed. Reed tries to send it a little bit too far, though. Nice job by Galen Squelia. Battled for in the last 5 seconds, and Mountain Lakes will take a 2-0 lead into the halftime. Really good performance there from Mountain Lakes. A couple of goals. Parsippany, though, with some dangerous moments in that first half.
Parsippany has some good dangerous moments. Shea Sutter makes a couple key saves to keep this game a clean sheet for herself. And on offense, Daisy Duda, Abigail Hawes, both with a goal. Maya Ritchie, I believe Hawes also with primary assists. They're a well-oiled machine, and they're up 2-0.
We will take a break, a 10-minute halftime. When we come back, second half action here from Wilkins Field on Big State Sports.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Pipeworks Services, providing quality plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
You've got your Sunday obsession, and we got you. Now with Verizon, get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us and get every out-of-market Sunday game. plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Welcome to the arena.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
For years, it had been the same routine. Working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me. For them. For our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Welcome back inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth here at Wilkins Field. 2-0 Mountain Lakes leading Parsippany. David Hansigan here with Connor Cupin. And a big thank you from all of us for watching today's match. And a big thank you as well to Mandelbaum Barrett, who since 1930 has been the trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, their experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions for nearly a century. They've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Mandelbaum Barrett is on your team wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional. Go to mblawfirm.com. Again, we'd also like to thank the Lakers Sports Club as well for their support of this game. As since 1965, they've provided financial support and services to the athletic programs and recognized the achievements of individual and team efforts at Mountain Lakes. In addition to providing scholarships for student athletes and student scholar athletes, the Lakers Sports Club also strives to address the needs of the various athletic programs at our high school to the extent of its financial ability. And in addition to recognizing individual and team achievements, the LSC also provides funding to all sports programs so that they take advantage of new technology and research in sports training and fitness. Go to mlschools.org today to find out how you can get involved. And Connor, it was a relatively dominant first half in terms of possession. Mountain Lakes have probably about 60 to 65% of the possession at half. They've got the 2 goals as well. Duda and Hawes, the usual suspects on the goal sheet, but Parsippany also had some good moments in that first half that they can look to expand upon.
Dean made some really good runs at the net, had some good shots. Just when Sutter makes those saves, there's almost nothing you can do. You can do as good as you can on offense, but that goalkeeper is on her stuff. It is what it is. But Dean's made some good runs. Chris has made some good free kicks, good passes. That one free kick almost went in off the immediate response from that one goal. But as we're set for that second half kickoff, Parsippany will get the ball here.
Yeah, they'll start things off for us, and it was a very, very comprehensive performance from Mountain Lakes. But again, Parsippany's got that dangerous weapon, that speed that they have in their lineup, not just from Dean, but also from Kay, from Vargas, from Reed. This is a team that when they get into that position, they can really make things happen. As we're underway again for the second half. Parsippany again in the white with the silver numbers. Mountain Lakes in the navy blue, trimmed in orange as they are immediately in on the attack. Nice job, though, by Chavan as she got that away from the dangerous Abby Hawes. She got the second goal of this match. Daisy Duda opened the scoring just 2 minutes in. Parsippany had some good looks. A great shot from Marissa Chris that rattled the crossbar and somehow stayed out. And then we mentioned the shot from Amanda Dean as she was providing pressure there again. Goes out of play, a throw in coming up for the Lakers, or excuse me, for the Red Hawks. And what is turning into an absolutely perfect night. The temperature has calmed down very nicely here into the low 70s. Perfect early fall, late summer evening here in Mountain Lakes High School. A big thank you again to them for having us here and hosting us. Always great to come back here to wherever we happen to go at Mountain Lakes, whether that's at the actual high school itself or here at Wilkins Field, technically attached to one of the elementary schools here, but just a short walk or safari through the forest to get to the high school from here.
It's a nice little path with the sun out there, but sun's gone now. No need to worry about that anymore.
Just be careful of bears. They have been sighted here before. That's not even lying, as the staff over here at Mountain Lakes can attest to. As we throw in here for the Red Hawks. Goes in toward the edge of the 18, hops up in the air, still there for Parsippany. Hops toward the end line, but just unable to get it and keep it in was Jacqueline Reed. It'll be a goal kick for Mountain Lakes.
But it's good for the Red Hawks. You see, out the gate, they're the ones, and we got a corner kick here.
Yeah, must have taken a deflection off the goalkeeper that we didn't quite see, so it'll be a corner number 2 of the match for Parsippany.
And this is good pressure here from Parsippany because out the gates of the second half, you already got some set pieces and some pressure. Can you result it in a goal?
Cross goes toward the penalty spot, headed away. Nice job there. But battled for, and once again it is Casio who's fighting for it. She has been an engine in the midfield for Parsippany, battling there, this time with Maya Ritchie. Sent across by Reed, looking for a teammate on the far side, and poked away, and now here come the Lakers with some pace. This is Duda. Duda has options right and left, goes right, beautiful ball to Maya Ritchie. This is Ritchie moving in, a shot by Ritchie, Inouye didn't quite get it clean, but did enough, and we'll hold on to this one.
With the 3-on-1 there, felt like she was going to make one cross right to Hawes in the middle. Probably could have put a nice touch on it, but also had a good shooting lane. She was able to just get a little more on that one. Probably could have scored herself.
Well, we saw that in the end of the first half. Mountain Lakes was getting a lot of crosses from that general vicinity of the field. That time she decided to take it down on maybe trying to catch maybe the goalkeeper leaning a little bit to that right-hand side, but A nice job there by Inouye once again, as the throw-in is being moved a little bit further up the field. The referee keeping an eye on that. Popped up in the air and battle for that was Bukwich. Bukwich tries to get there first, but beaten to the ball by Ritchie. Trying to get through there was Hawes. Good block out of the way as a battle there between the number 2 of Samantha Trimble and head coach Sean Morizzi. Trying to get that first touch. Morizzi still showing that competitiveness, trying to get on the ball first. As this is lobbed over the top, great touch, bringing it down. A chance, once again, just goes wide. Another great look from Hawes, but just goes the outside there, and it started with a great touch as well.
Mountain Lakes constantly giving pressure. So Parsippany comes down one end, gets a corner kick, but the Lakers respond easily, and they don't waste time. They're going to keep shooting at the net, but they've come short the last few times. But it's still just the fact that they've been able to get scoring chances.
If not for Charlotte Inouye, this could be 3, 4, even 5-0 Mountain Lakes. She has been brilliant in the net so far for Parsippany, but the Lakers continue to knock on the door. Oh, what a touch there. Well done, Mr. Morizzi. I mean, he is Italian, so you know what? He's got to have some skill on the ball. As it's lobbed down the sideline. Taken away, and now moving forward is Christine Squelia.
Wow, what a spin move. If she was able to stay upright with that one.
Physical battle there, and Parsippany will win the free kick. But, yeah, the buttons were being mashed on that one.
Jaslyn Vargas able to force that one loose and get her team another possession.
And good job there by Vargas, the smaller of the 2 girls in that battle, but held her ground well and earned the free kick, which Parsippany lost forward. Trying to head it across was Dean, but it comes off the top of her head instead. As trying to avoid there is Patel on the far side. Back into the match. Has it poked away, though. This is Dean. Nutmegs her defender. Dean moving through. Dean still there, still looking, but didn't get the shot away. Cassio was open at the top of the 18, but didn't get the pass. And an easy save there for Sutter. Great move, though, there by Dean to even get to that position.
Yeah, great move right there on Patel. And gets it right back to herself, able to fight inside. But it's just the Lakers' defense is swarming the Redhawks when they get down low. Even when Dean's able to make a great play, they're just not getting the air they want on the ball as much.
And again, that's where having those options that Mountain Lakes has to take the focus away from any one player, give that room to the other dangerous players out there. You see that quite a bit for the Lakers. Hasn't quite worked out for Parsippany, although they've shown they've got plenty of players that can get forward. As trying to move that along was Dean, but instead it goes out of play. Unable to control that well was Esposito. As Bukwich sends it in, Cassio battles there again with Duda, or excuse me, that was Duda, the number 12. This one poked away. And sent ahead by the Lakers down the outside channel once more. Trying to keep it in play. Unable to do so, though, was Hawes.
Real close, but it looks like the ball did just travel out. And for those who don't know, in soccer, it's not when the ball touches the line. It's when it fully crosses the out-of-bounds line. So there's a lot of wiggle room there when you see players make some plays on those end lines.
It's amazing how many fans forget that rule when it's their own team involved. Not saying that that's happening for any of the fans for Mountain Lakes, but the number of matches you see in the Premier League where you're like, no, it was in, ref. No, it was out. As here comes Mountain Lakes again. Nice cross. Defended away, but not fully. A chance, one-time effort. Redirected in front. Oh, just goes wide. What a redirection play. Kaylin Squelia with a great ball forward. Looked like it was going to turn to a shot. Hawes tried to redirect, nearly put it home. What a play, but just goes begging.
So here you can see Squelia making a nice move here. There's a pass from Ritchie. Feeds it back in, and Ritchie's been all over the ball as far as the passes have gone. There's deflection, and Squelia gets right on it, and it's a little touch pass, and there's Hawes, and it looks so close once again. Mountain Lakes team, they've had a ton of scoring opportunities, and they've sort of stalled when it comes to just getting it on net at this point. But regardless, they still keep coming down the field and still keep making great plays.
I think what you're seeing, too, is we talked about the confidence that Mountain Lakes has. It's also the creative ways that they're getting those shots in on target. It's not just coming from one area. It's not just coming from one or two players. They're shooting from all different angles, trying to find a way past Inouye. They just can't right now, although here they come charging down the wing again. This is Ritchie. Comes across. Oh, dangerous. It gets dropped. Inouye still battling for it. She gets shoved out of the way, though. It'll be a free kick for the Redhawks. Another dangerous one there, and that's that one that slipped through the normally sure-handed Inouye.
They're certainly resilient. The Parsippany defense is fighting tooth and nail for every possession.
Yep. Trying to find that transition moment. This is Vargas trying to spark it herself. Vargas poked away, though. Nice work again by Duda. Duda looks, goes to the outside. Ritchie defended there by Berkwich. Lays it inside. Duda again matched up with Cassio. And now trying to play it through. Here comes the speed, though, of Dean. Dean still with the ball at her feet. Good job by Esposito. And now getting helped by Patel. Patel gets knocked off the ball. Good job by Dean. Stays with it. Now goes to the outside channel. Vargas tries to lay it back in for Dean, but defended away. And nice work again from the Lakers as it got into the final third. As it goes out of play, it'll be a Red Hawk throw-in. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Still just 2-0 in favor of Mountain Lakes. David Hassigan here with Connor Cupin. Thank you so much for joining us on Big State Sports. And if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for post-game interviews, broadcast schedules, college commitments, and so much more. And if you want to see your team here on Big State Sports, email the big boss, George Muha, george@bigstatesports.com. And we would love to get your team on the air, whether that is varsity, JV, or club sports. We do it all here at Big State Sports, so don't forget to reach out to George. Going to be another busy Friday night of football action for us here on Big State Sports coming up. 14 games coming up on Friday night, another 4 or 5 on Saturday, including the Super Football Conference and Big Central Conference games of the week, brought to you by Alliance Orthopedics. And that one is cleared away. And, of course, once we get closer, and we are getting closer to the county brackets and seedings being held, we'll have the county championships as well for the HWS, the Morris County Championships, hopefully the Somerset County Championships as well. As Mountain Lakes will certainly be a contender in that Morris County tournament. And Parsippany will be a team I don't think a lot of teams will want to play once tournament time comes around. As that was played out by Buckwich. Of course, that Morris County tournament is so deep, though. Teams like Randolph and Chatham, West Morris, always a difficult trail to the top. As that throw in, looking for Duda. Duda couldn't quite get it away, poked away at the last second that time.
It's a great clearance, but Mountain Lake still able to keep it on their half of the field. And right there, good clear right again there by Cassio.
As it goes toward Esposito. Under pressure, though, from Dean. Dean just trying to get around her on the outside. She's 1v3, though. Dean looking for help. She now has some bodies in there and stubs her foot on that one, and she'll be shaking the toe for a little bit after that one. Easily claimed by Shea Sutter. Sutter, again, just a sophomore, launching it ahead.
And she hasn't had to make a numerous amount of saves, but when she has had her number called upon, she's delivered each and every time.
It's a good ball over the top, trying to go to the outside channel are the Lakers, but a little bit too far, as once again trying to get on it was Ashton Parker. He's had a couple of good looks in this match, but just hasn't quite found the back of the net. As Inouye launches it forward, Cassio was looking to fight for it. Now to the outside. Once again, Maya Ritchie. Good turn from Ritchie. Down the outside channel once more. Ritchie lays it inside. Trying to get there was Hawes. She gets tied up. Free kick in favor of the Redhawks. As once again, Mumika Chavan has done a nice job of tying up Hawes in the middle and making it difficult for her to get space. After that initial goal in the first half, she really hasn't had a ton of looks where she's been wide open and had that space.
Yeah, the Parsippany defense, they're on their A game right now. They haven't They haven't allowed any goals since then. And so they just want to hope they get that midfield going so they can start stretching the field. And Dean's done a great job in the forward group as well. She's made some great runs, chased down balls that you don't know if anyone else on the field could have gotten to.
Yep,
If she's able to get to it.
Squelia sends it in looking for Ritchie, and I mean that's been the case using that pace from both teams. We've seen it on the right-hand side for Mountain Lakes. As right now it's Duda looking back to that right-hand side, but cleared away. But Maya Ritchie in particular, and no matter who she's been out there with, they've had a great success on that right flank. Ritchie out there now with Squelia, but previously with Trimble, same thing. It's just been really, really tough for Parsippany to defend that right outside channel. As this is taken down, Hawes tries to get through, poked away, but ends up back with Hawes. Shot takes a big deflection over the top. Really, really tough deflection. Fortunate are the Red Hawks, unlucky for the Lakers, still 2-0.
With sun gone down, there's not too many shadows here, so I couldn't quite tell if the ball had gone in or not. But you can see here, even though Parsippany's defense is hounding, they just seem to always be in the right place, right where the ball is going to go. There's a pass by Hawes inside, the deflection right there, and it just goes slightly over for Tamayo.
Honestly, that's almost impressive. That's somehow squeezed between the crossbar for the field goal post up there and the soccer net as it comes through here. Ritchie with a shot, and it's in! Maya Ritchie! Getting a piece of it was Inouye, but not enough. Kind of a bounding ball. Ritchie's got her second of the season, and it's now 3-0 Mountain Lakes.
And that ball just floated on in there. Check out the replay here. So there's a deflection off the original play, and then this ball just keeps on trickling in. There's a little pass from Hawes, one dribble, another miss by the defender, just a wide open net, and it gets on the glove of Inouye right there, but Ritchie's still able to put it home. That's her second goal on the year, and she's got 2 points in this one. 1 goal, 1 assist.
Looks like Inouye might have lost track of where on the field, where in the area of the net she was, because it looks like she overcommitted to that left-hand side, left it the middle open, and just a little bit too much strength there for Maya Ritchie as she finds the back of the net. As Mountain Lakes now a little bit more comfortable as they're preparing another substitution. Looks like to be the number 23 of Celine Ariano, who will be ready to come on. The number 23, the sophomore.
And with all the scoring chances they were getting, you had to figure eventually one of them would find the back of the net.
Yeah, that's been coming for Mountain Lakes. It's not that Parsippany's had a lack of chances, but Mountain Lakes, again, has had about 65, maybe now 70% of the possession so far. As this is Vargas, tries to send a through ball, trying to get on it is Dean. Dean beats Esposito to it. Nice turn. Dean sets herself, fires, and scores! Oh, what a golazo! What a goal, Amanda Dean. Her 5th of the season gives Parsippany life with 24 minutes left. It's 3-1.
And that's exactly how you respond if you're the Red Hawks. This is a great through ball right here from Vargas, and only one player can get to that, and it's Dean. She gets right past Esposito, makes a good spin move, dribbles inside, just waits long enough where the defenders can't crash on her, and gets good air on it this time. First ball past Sutter all day. And perfect response for Parsippany because now they have time, 24 minutes to go. 2 goals is not anything crazy.
And it's interesting. She slipped on that shot. It almost helped her because it got underneath. Here goes Mountain Lakes, though, trying to respond. The shot across. Inouye, nice save there against Parker. But if you watch that shot by Dean as she's kind of falling backwards, and sometimes that can be kind of the doom of a shooter. That usually means the ball is going to go over the top. But if she doesn't do that, there's a pretty good chance that Sutter at least gets a hand to that. Instead, it just goes over the top of her, finds the back of the net on a fantastic individual effort, and that is deserved. That's a good reward there for all the work that Amanda Dean has put in today.
Yeah, all the runs she's made. The track team better take notice as well, honestly.
If she isn't a sprinter in the spring, that I'm sure the track coach would love to have her as this is popped up and away. Still alive, though, with Parker. Tries to take a shot blocked. Now Duda. Duda holds on. Cassio defending again. That's been the battle in the midfield. Here again is Ritchie. Maya Ritchie fighting off 2 Red Hawks. Good cross inside the 18, but no one there. And now Parsippany with the ball again. Charging forward with Vargas. Vargas, great ball ahead, looking for Dean. Dean will get onto this. Will she find a cross? It's 2v6 right now. Here's Dean, sends a cross. Edge of the 18. Looks a chance there. Goes off the arm, looking for a handball with the Parsippany faithful. They don't get one. Trying to battle there is Kay. Fighting for it there, but the Lakers survive this time. Good counterattack, though, from the Red Hawks. Now here come the Lakers. Duda with plenty of room to the outside. Finds Parker. A little bit too far for her. Parker gets on it. Sends it to the edge of the 6. Hawes taken down there. Still fighting for it. 3 Red Hawks all over her. Takes a shot. Goes off. A nice save made by Inouye. A couple of Laker fans wanted a penalty there perhaps for the physicality. Nothing doing. This is Duda. Fought away. Nice job again from Parsippany, and now end-to-end continues.
That's a key deflection from Inouye right there. Otherwise, you might be staring at goal number 4 because Richie was right there on the doorstep for the rebound, but that ball goes behind her, so she's not able to get to that one.
Cassio to Reed. Reed looks to get through. Good clearing effort there, though, from Esposito. As looks like the Lakers might be changing their netminder as well. Looks like the freshman of Lila Wills will be looking to come into the match. She has appeared in 1 game this season. She made 6 saves in that appearance. As they're going to wait, though, for Mountain Lakes to have possession before those subs are made.
And we've flipped the field about 3 times in the past couple possessions, so I can imagine how tired they are right now.
Oh, yeah. The cardio and the sprints have certainly been there as Cassio intercepts that one. Still with the Lakers. Maya Ritchie tries to control it off the shoulder. Again off the shoulder. Has it poked away from her for a moment. Still with it, and eventually taken out of play by Reed. And now the substitutions will be made as going in again is Celine Ariano, and Lila Wills goes in for her just a second appearance of her varsity career, second appearance this season. Really good effort, though, from Shea Sutter, who did a fantastic job, made some big saves. I know she'll probably be a little disappointed allowing that 1 goal and not keeping the clean sheet for herself personally, but certainly put forth a good effort today.
A great effort, and that 1 shot, listen, it was a great shot, so no slight to her right there. That's just a great ball. It's a big goal. It's a big goal in soccer. You can't cover the whole thing by yourself, honestly. So you'd love to, but it's almost impossible sometimes to reach those ones up there in the upper 90.
Looks like they took off Emma McAuliffe. She's taking a seat on the bench. So a little bit of a change up in that back line now, as it looks like they've moved over a couple of players. They moved Esposito over into more of a center back position. As here come the Lakers once again to the outside for Parker. Parker will try to chase this down. She does. Shadowed there by Marissa Christ. Parker tried to get around, but not able to do so this time. And now Parsippany will look to counter, but that pass goes to nowhere. As they'll hold up here. Good ball forward by Lindsay Park. So they try to work it through. And then charging forward, Squelia, who's more of a center back spot now for her. Esposito can't quite keep it in play, goes out of bounds. Throw in for Parsippany as we're halfway through the second half. 3-1 Mountain Lakes. First half goals from Duda and Hawes. Maya Ritchie added a 3rd before the deserved goal from Amanda Dean made it 3-1. This is Reed. Looking to control. Poked out of play, though, by Duda. Future Wolfpack player on her way to NC State. As they look there for Ariano.
That's certainly got to be exciting. NC State in your future, and now it's your senior year. You get to show them a little more of what you can do, even though she's already committed.
And again, it's so, especially with programs in the ACC for women's soccer, it is so difficult for players that are outside of that geographical area to really crack into those kind of teams. But the fact that NC State has gone up here, seen what Daisy Duda can do, and said, we want you in our program, that is a testament to the work that she has put in, as she will be heading down to the Triangle, where there have been some legendary players to come out of the women's game, especially from UNC, as we know, who are under new leadership, of course, down there. So that's a great through ball going ahead for Hawes. Hawes is on it. Edge of the 18, crosses it toward the 6, taken away. Ariano with a shot, goes just over the top, and you can see how much her teammates wanted that one to dip under the crossbar. but a goal kick for Parsippany instead.
Great look right there off the rebound, and just a little less on it, and then would have been great. Would have been perfectly upright by the crossbar. But that's the thing. Players are always looking to hit that upper 90, so sometimes sails too high, sometimes sails too low.
Ariano with those highlighter blue boots, hard to miss as she charges after this one. Bukwich heads it along, but heads right back in. Mountain Lakes, you can feel just trying to control this game now as that one a little bit too strong to the outside from Hawes, and Ariano unable to control it. Throw in for the Red Hawks is looks like they're preparing another substitution. Looks like Sophia Ritchie might be ready to come in just a minute or two. The sophomore.
And the bench is getting a lot of playing time. In a game like this, we're up 2-0. It's good to see they trust their depth to, even though it's a close game, it's not out of reach just yet, but they trust their depth to come in and perform well.
Well, it's all about having, especially with, again, a smaller squad like these two teams have. If someone, God forbid, goes down with an injury, you do not have much backup, and those players need minutes, so they're ready to go in. And so if you're Mountain Lakes, if you're Coach Morizzi, you want to have as many of those players on as possible. Keep those star players fresh for when you need them. When you get to tournament time, you get to counties, get to states, that's when you're going to need them. As this one comes through, and now Parsippany coming in, though. They're not out of this game by any means. Here comes Dean, cutting back inside on that favorite right foot, taken down, and a free kick. Dangerous position again for the Redhawks, similar distance to the first half. Question is, can they find the target this time?
Almost found the target last time. Very good look right there. And this free kick is going to be, let's see where they put it. I think it's going to be at like the 14.
Yeah, it's going to be about, by the looks of things, about 25 yards, maybe a little outside of that, 25, 27 maybe. It's coming up to take it once again is Marissa Christ.
Yeah, 25.
Christ has a goal and an assist so far this season. We saw how dangerous she was in the first half. She fires this one toward net. Oh, what a save made by Wills. First real test for the freshman, and a nice save and a corner kick for the Redhawks.
For the freshman to come in at this point in the game, make a save like that, that ball was right there. Look at this free kick right here by Chris. Not much of a wall put up by Mountain Lakes either, so they felt no pressure to do so here. And Chris gets one good look at it, rips this shot, and that's going in if it's not for the save right there by Wills.
And Wills is a little bit shorter than Sutter as well, so she had to get a little extra height on that. Just almost volleyball set that one over the top.
Seen a lot of jump saves so far, but Parsippany still with the set piece here on the corner.
15 minutes to go as the referees allowing the substitutions here. As Rhea Nair comes on for Parsippany, and going into the match is Sophia Ritchie. Ritchie replaces Esposito, and it looks like it's the 23 of Bukwich who comes off for the Redhawks. And now the corner kick. In swinger toward the edge of the six. Oh, had a player there at the back post. Well defended. Still there, though, for the Redhawks. Under 15 to go now. So they try to battle through. Good work, though, from Mountain Lakes. As they'll just send this down the line, but stays in play the whole way. And Parsippany will have to backtrack. And now they've given it away. Good defensive work, though, sweeping across. Still, though, with the Lakers. Here they come again. Parker coming down that left-hand side. Parker has a player at the back post. Will take it herself. Just goes in and she scores! Ashton Parker! The sophomore's got her first of the match, her second of the season, off a dynamic run down the left, and it's now 4-1.
And she ran with that ball from quite literally the 47-yard line. Just breezed past the entire Parsippany defense, and on the lung, she had Ariano wide open, but takes the shot herself and squeezes it between the goalkeeper and the goal right there. That time, Inouye not able to get good hands on that one, and goal number 4 for the Lakers.
And that's where you see that counterattack, that free kick that just gets saved, the corner, and then the counter right back the other way. Might have just put this match out of reach. Again, though, we've seen stranger things happen in the sport of soccer, but Mountain Lakes in firm control of this one now. 4-1 the scoreline. A fantastic goal from Ashton Parker. Again, much deserved, and that's going to be a player. She's also just a sophomore. So the next couple of years of her being that dynamic on the wing is going to be a very dangerous game that opponents will have to play. As here comes Parsippany again looking for Dean, but a little too far. That through ball from Reed. forget to check on our social media within the next 24 to 48 hours-ish, depending how fast Mr. Christian Copen when do his editing, perhaps, with our Player of the Game interview, brought to you by Climate Care LLC, with our Game Day medals brought to you by Performance Trophies and Medals. We'll have that on our Instagram and TikTok, or one or the other, perhaps. We'll have to see, but we'll have that for you. So don't forget to follow us there on social media so you don't miss a moment. As here comes the outside, comes Mountain Lakes. This is Ariano. Ariano looking for a pass, double team, gets back on the outside. Ariano still looking to cut inside now. One-on-one, battling with Booker. Tries to finish forward. Nice defensive work, though, from Parsippany to intercept. And now here comes Reed. Reed trying to go with some pace. Great work, though, backtracking by Duda. You want to know why she's going to the ACC? That work rate right there. What a play by Duda to get back defensively. Parsippany, though, stays with it.
Yeah, those are the things that don't show up on the stat sheet, and that's what coaches look for.
Absolutely. Work rate, especially as a midfielder. It doesn't matter if you're an attacking mid, a defensive mid, is a bit of a shove there on the sideline. It's just going to be a free kick, no card, although Mountain Lakes certainly wanted one. But that work rate, that engine that you have to have as a midfielder, whether that in a lot of sports, but especially in soccer, that is absolutely something coaches will notice. And if you're an attacking mid who doesn't get back and play defense, they will certainly notice that, but not the case with Daisy Duda. Nice job there from her, as the free kick will be from the far side here for Mountain Lakes.
120 yards is nothing easy to cover, but those who can do it will certainly get the benefits of it.
This is popped up in the air. Good defensive work there from Aubrey Kay. On the far side, take it away, though, again. This is, again, Parker inside. Mountain Lakes looking to turn with it now. Lays it back. A long shot. Oh, what a golazo! Christine Squelia! Her first goal of the season is a beauty. And that will make it 5-1 Lakers.
And Squelia almost had one earlier, but let's take a look at this one here. So dancing around with it, Squelia moves with the ball, and then there, off-ball moves with it, gets in front of Reed right there and takes a shot that no way in Newen can get to that one. 5-1 now, the Lakers have the lead, and this one starting to run away from Parsippany with 11:55 remaining.
What a strike from Squelia. You do not hit a cleaner shot than that for her first goal of the season for the junior. Also a substitution is going back into the match was Bukwich for Parsippany, and into the game for the first time, Catherine Conklin, the junior, in for Mountain Lakes, the number 5. As the Lakers now in full control of this match. They've always been in control of possession, but now fully in control of the scoreboard. As you can see, slowing down a little bit perhaps is this Parsippany team, who put up a valiant performance, especially through the first half, but it's just gotten away from them a little bit here in the last 15 minutes.
Now Mountain Lakes is getting those shots they were missing earlier on target, and it's not just Hawes and Duda getting all the work. Now you see every goal has been scored by a different goal scorer in this one.
As there'll be a throw-in for Parsippany. That is just the second career goal for Christine Squelia. She had one goal as a freshman, did not score last year as a sophomore. As more substitutions take place, into the match goes Brooke Ulan, the senior.
And Abby Hawes comes out the game, and we might as well. 10 minutes left here. She scored once, got a big lead. Avoiding injury for your key players, and let the bench get some playing time.
As Mountain Lakes gets a nice through ball there to Ariano. Ariano with a player on, gets tripped up from behind and earns the free kick. Sloka Shaw clipped her a little bit from behind. Parsippany faithful not happy. Free kick coming up for the Lakers as Duda will take it this time. Mountain Lakes getting bodies forward. 10 minutes left to go here. No reason to rush here. Duda sends it toward the edge of the 18. Hops over the top, though, of Tamayo. Parsippany trying to control it under pressure, and it will go out for a goal kick. Again, we'd like to thank the Lakers Sports Club for their support and sponsorship of this broadcast, and they've donated over $1.5 million in the last 15 years to athletic programs to directly benefit the student athletes at Mountain Lakes High School. And without the generosity of their members, friends, and community supporters, they would not be able to fulfill their mission. Don't forget to go to mlschools.org today to find out how you can contribute. And the club strives for 100% participation from student-athlete families, but they also welcome anyone who wants to be a part of this program to really help these student-athletes reach their full potential. There'll be a throw-in on the near side here, popped over the top.
Ooh.
Edge. One goes toward the end line. Nice job, though, getting there by Inouye.
And for Mountain Lakes, if they're able to hold on, which we assume in the next 8 minutes, barring any miracle comeback here from Parsippany, that'd push them to 12 straight victories and 6-0 on the year. It's a great start and just continuing what they did last season.
Here is Duda. Tried to send one to the outside, takes a deflection, but offside rules the official, and so we'll come back for a free kick for Parsippany. It looks like Mountain Lakes might be changing out who's retrieving the balls on either side of the field. Might be making a substitution late here, perhaps, as they continue to hold on to the ball with 8 minutes left. 5-1 the scoreline. 5 different goal scorers as well. If you're Coach Morizzi, that's got to be something you love to see, that balanced scoring. First goal of the year, for Christine Squelia. Just her second career goal, and then one apiece from Maya Ritchie, Ashton Parker, Abby Hawes, and Daisy Duda.
They got firepower up and down the lineup. The attacking midfielders certainly did it all today as well, getting primary assists, scoring. Not much better of an offensive performance you can ask for if you're Coach Morizzi, because not only did you score, you had endless scoring opportunities, shots on goal, shots that even went wide, still great looks.
Here's Caitlin Squelia. Tries to lay it forward. Offside, though, was Ulan, who has just 1 assist so far on the season, the senior. We go into the last 7 minutes. Connor Cupin will be handling our interview duties for this game afterwards. It's going to be, right now, you could have about half a dozen Lakers that you could have as your player of the game. It's going to be very, very interesting to see where this ends up going. We were talking about it before. It's like, all right, anyone, if there's multiple goals for any player or something like that, and now we've got 5 different goal scorers. So
5 different goal scorers, maybe 5 different primary assisters as well. Not quite sure there.
Yep.
I know Hawes has an assist. Richie has an assist.
We'll have to check your social media to see the full interview afterwards with our player of the match, as this one is moved ahead. Parsippany still with that work rate, trying to move forward. There's Amanda Dean, but taken away there by Caitlin Squelia. And she gets tripped, a little frustration there for the Parsippany forward, who's put in a lot of work today. She's got the lone goal, put in a great effort, but a frustrating result for those in white and silver this afternoon. But this is, again, a Parsippany team that I could easily see being a trouble team potentially come county tournament time.
No, yeah, even then, the scoreboard says what it does, but they had some great play, very physical. Amanda Dean shows she can score at any moment given the ball in open space. And the defense made great plays. And Nguyen, again, great saves. Just not many teams have what this Mountain Lakes team has. And so if you're still able to fend them off for as long as they were able to and keep it close, make great plays, Parsippany team certainly showed that they have the power to take down anyone.
Mountain Lakes looks like preparing 4 substitutions on the sideline here, as this one goes out of play. And now we'll see those subs, I would think, as Emma McAuliffe looking to come back in, as is the number 20 of Skylar Wyatt. Entering the match for the first time, Lucy Miles, the number 19, and the number 16 of Addison Shannon coming into the match. So Coach Morizzi, again, getting pretty much everybody who's available on the bench into the match here today. I think the only exception is the injured Greta Foley, who's on the bench with an ankle injury. Outside of that, Pretty much everyone has seen the pitch tonight for Mountain Lakes, as here comes Cassio. Lays it off. Vargas thinking about a shot, lays it off instead, but is intercepted, taken away by Christine Squelia. Launches it forward, and now Mountain Lake has a 2-on-2 the other way. Here they come to the far side. Ulan in the middle, taking a shot instead, and nice save made by Inouye. And again, full credit to Charlotte Inouye, who she's got to be upwards of 12, 13, 14 saves at this point. She's had a very busy day, but has done a great job. Do not let the scoreline fool you. That was Skylar Wyatt, by the way, on that last shot.
Shots on net plentiful from this Mountain Lakes team, and Inouye had plenty of great saves as well. There could have easily been a 7-1 game, 8-1 game. Came up big with a couple shots in front of her. Able to stare down the opposition and make the save when it mattered.
So that one is headed away. And same can be said for the keepers for Mountain Lakes. Sutter had a nice first half and most of the second, but Lila Wills with a great save as well late in the match.
And those are some very big saves with the team up. The goalkeepers, that's the one thing. You're trying to close this game out, and your offense gave you that goal support. Can you back them up now? And that's absolutely what happened. Sutter made some great saves. Dean had a couple looks. The free kick early from Christ, and at the end there, very good save once again on the free kick from Christ. Once again from two different goalkeepers got good saves there.
That one is knocked out of play. Throw in for Parsippany as we enter the last 3 minutes of this match here at Wilkins Field. Again, big thank you for joining us inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth here with us on Big State Sports. And again, if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. Upwards of 30 to 40 games a week here on our airwaves, and it's absolutely free here on YouTube to watch and stream for parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins that are out of the country. We've had a little bit of everything here on Big State Sports, so don't forget to follow us and join us as we put the spotlight on our local student athletes here in the state of New Jersey. This is Caitlin Squelia. Loses out on it. Amanda Dean still going full bore. Dean moves it ahead. Cassio trying to get on it. Battled there with McAuliffe. Cassio. 1-on-2. Cassio tries to cut inside. Poked away from her. She delivers a shoulder. That's legal. As trying to get through was Ariano. It'll be a throw-in for the Redhawks. Cassio has been another player that's put in a tremendous effort in the midfield today for Parsippany, but just has not gotten the finished results as often. As this one goes to the far side. Popped up in the air, trying to get that further was Bukwich.
Looking ahead for both these squads.
Oh, look out, a chance here coming the other way. Skylar Wyatt, one-on-one with the keeper. Wyatt coming in, Wyatt shooting, scores! The freshman with her first varsity goal. Skylar Wyatt makes it 6-0 Mountain Lakes.
And now we've got the 6th different goal scorer for the Lakers as well while we're winding down. Minute 26 to go, and we've got one goal here. Check it on the replay here. So that ball sent way out in front. Parsippany defense not able to get a good hand on that one. Here's Skylar Wyatt taking it, getting past the defense. One-on-one with the goalkeeper and gets into the box, delivers a strike, and that's 6-1 for the Lakers.
As we talked about, you were about to get into it, the upcoming schedules for these two teams for Parsippany. 3 straight home games coming up against Madison, St. Elizabeth, and Hanover Park on the 19th, 21st, and 27th, respectively. As for Mountain Lakes, they will be on the road for their next 2. On the 19th against Mars Tech, then at Whippany Park on the 23rd, and then they will face the Dodgers on the 26th back here at home in Mountain Lakes. As we get into the final minute here of this contest. Still battling for it are the Redhawks. Another shot by Cassio. As taking another shot with it was Shaw, but couldn't quite get underneath it. Easily controlled by Wills, who will take her time getting this back into play. A respectable effort, though, from Parsippany. Fought and continues to fight here right till the final horn, but just too much Mountain Lakes, too much of the time as that long winning streak approaches the 12-month mark. Will it reach it there? We'll see. But this is the Mountain Lakes team that certainly has to be on the radar for the rest of the county and the rest of the way here.
Group 1 champs last year, 12 straight victories.
As there's a player down on the far side for Mountain Lakes. And they'll tend to her. Looks like the player is back up, though, on that far side. Didn't quite see who that is over there on the far side. There was a bit of a clash of a couple of bodies. Don't think it was intentional. There were no cards handed out. With 16 seconds remaining. As the trainer will walk with the Laker forward to the side here. Looks to be Skylar Wyatt, who will be heading off here right at the very end. But seems to be okay for the most part. Coming off of her first varsity goal, first high school goal of any type. And now we'll get things restarted with a drop ball. 16 seconds remaining here. As the clock will tick down here on a beautiful night for soccer here at Wilkins Field. And even more beautiful for the Laker faithful as they take a look up at the scoreboard. 6 goals, 6 different scorers, and a 6-1 final.
Great win for Mountain Lakes all around. You got 6 different goal scorers. Yeah, I mean, you can't get better than that. Duda scored, Hawes scored in the very beginning. You're thinking maybe you'll see more of them later on in this game, but no. Then Maya Ritchie comes in there, scores a goal. You have a goal right there from Ashton Parker, and then it just goes all around. Christine Squelia, and then last but not least, Skylar Wyatt getting her first goal. So for Mountain Lakes, you saw some great play from your starters, and even the bench got in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Our player of the match, we have to pick one somehow out of this, but she was impactful all match long. Maya Ritchie with the goal and an incredible performance on that outside channel. She is our Climate Care LLC player of the game. We'll have that interview for you on our social media. But that is it for us here from Wilkins Field. For Danielle Arlotta, our camerawoman up top, Jared Franco, our producer this afternoon, Connor Cupin, my color commentary. I've been David Hassagen. The final score, 6-1, Mountain Lakes over Parsippany here from Wilkins Field. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. Good night, everybody. Lakers, as they have a couple of their subs out there is retrieving the balls out of play. At least that will be less of a delay than we sometimes see for these matches as they try to move through here with a shot on target and an early goal. What a rocket! Lakers putting 3 in the wall. And it's always a guessing game now for the goalkeeper. Which side do you put the wall in? Which side are you more comfortable diving to if you need it?
Chris does have one of their 8 goals on the year.
Here is Chris, the shot over the wall. Oh, off the bar and out. Another chance. Oh, what a save made by Sunders one, I think. As that one bounces up over the cross, and now here come the Lakers. They're behind the defense. Coming through once again is Duda. One-on-one. Save made.
Abigail Hawes with a head of steam straight on the net. And a
side back position, but loses the foot race. And here comes Mountain Lakes again. Cross toward the penalty spot is defended away nicely that time. As Parsippany tries to clear it out, but unable to do so this time. That was Chavan. Another cross comes in toward the back post, but it's a little bit distant from everybody. Parsippany, but gets poked away from her, and now here comes the number 12 of Duda. Now to the outside, Parker. Parker charges in from the outside back position. Parker decides to take a rip for it, and claiming that one is in one. Good strike, though, from Ashton Parker, who has a goal and 2. Gets past her defender. That was Cassio. Duda still bothered by Cassio. Now goes to the far side. Maya Ritchie to the end line. Good cross. Good attempt and a great goal. Abby Hawes with a beautiful finish with the side of the boot and a difficult off back there by Hawes. And now here they come again. Lakers through Trimble. Going wide. Ritchie into the 18. A chance there trying. That was a difficult one, though, for Duda as that was trying to sink down, but They come again, moving forward. Squelia trying to get through, was poked away from her momentarily, but kept going. This is Parker. Parker inside the 18 to the end line. Sends it across. Nice job by Inouye. Sure-handed that time. And holds on to it as we are. Here comes Dean. Dean with the speed coming through. It's 1-on-2, but there goes the pass to herself. Dean charging in. Sutter looking for help. Dean with a shot, just drags it wide. Great attempt there from Amanda Dean, but unlucky once again. Set things up. No wall being set up from Parsippany. They're expecting this to be a set piece. Service by Duda. Instead, it's a shot, and Inouye able to catch that one cleanly and hold on to it.
I was about to say,
Duda.
The Lakers are just covering more ground, all the passing lanes, and these through balls are great, like this one right here to Parker.
So they go inside here. Ashton Parker goes toward the end line. Good cross inside the 6, but a little bit too far in front. As claiming that again is Inouye.
5-1-4, something like that.
it's all over the place. Here comes Parsippany though, as they try to come down the far side. They good ball there for Reed. Reed decides to take a shot, but couldn't quite get all that one going back across her body. Good save again to the match. As this goes all the way to the back line, this is Marissa Christ. Loses out though, and here come the Lakers. They are outnumbered at this point though. Tries to send it edge to the 18. A chance there, a one-time shot. Good effort from the number 18 of Ashton Parker, but just as they rotate through the players. Not huge squads for either of these two teams, but again, smaller schools. That's to be expected. As they go down the far side, Trimble. Trimble with a nice cross again, a dangerous one toward the inside of the 6. But again, inside, good defensive work there by Esposito. Still alive for the Redhawks though. Back to Dean, great ball. This is Dean, takes a shot for the corner.
Wow.
Great save made by Sutter.
I thought she had that one there.
Of just stepping up and making those defensive plays when needed. It's a good ball up in front there from the 11 of McAuliffe. In the edge of the 6, a chance now for the Lakers. A shot, oh, what a save, Inouye! Denies Hawes. Hawes could have outs, allowing those gaps to open up as we're into the last minute here. Mountain Lake's trying to get one more on the board. If not for Inouye, they could have 5 or 6 at this point. Good keep there. A shot for the post. Oh, a tough one there. Tamayo kind of out of nowhere taking the shot. Goes and poked away, and now here come the Lakers with some pace. This is Duda. Duda has options right and left. Goes right. Beautiful ball to Maya Ritchie. This is Ritchie moving in. A shot by Ritchie. Inouye didn't quite get it clean, but did enough, and we'll hold on to this one. See? Trying to get that first touch. Ritchie still showing that competitiveness, trying to get on the ball first. As this is lobbed over the top, great touch, bringing it down. A chance, once again, just goes wide. Another great look from Hawes. But it comes off the top of her head instead. As trying to avoid there is Patel on the far side, back into the match. Hasn't poked away though. This is Dean, nutmegs her defender. Dean moving through. Dean still there, still looking, but didn't get the shot away. Cassio was open at the time that's happening for any of the fans for Mountain Lakes, but the number of matches you see in the Premier League where you're like, no, it was in, ref. No, it was out. As here comes Mountain Lakes again. Nice cross. Defended away, but not fully. A chance, one-time effort. Redirected in front. Oh, just goes wide. What a redirection play. It's not just coming from 1 or 2 players. They're shooting from all different angles, trying to find a way past Inouye. They just can't right now, although here they come charging down the wing again. This is Ritchie. Comes across. Oh, dangerous. It gets dropped. Inouye still battling for it. She gets shoved out of the way there for Parsippany to defend that right outside channel. As this is taken down, Hawes tries to get through, poked away, but ends up back with Hawes. Shot takes a big deflection over the top. Really, really tough deflection. Honestly, that's almost impressive. That's somehow squeezed between the crossbar for the field goal post up there and the soccer net as it comes through here. Ritchie with a shot, and it's in! Maya Ritchie getting a piece of it was in of the possession so far, as this is Vargas. Tries to send a through ball, trying to get on it is Dean. Dean beats Esposito to it. Nice turn. Dean sets herself, fires, and scores! Oh, what a golazo! What a goal, Amanda Dean. Her 5th of the season for her. Parker gets on it. Sends it to the edge of the 6. Hawes taken down there, still fighting for it. 3 Redhawks all over her. Takes a shot, goes off. A nice save made by Inouye. A couple of Laker fans wanted a penalty there, perhaps. New leadership, of course, down there. That's a great through ball going ahead for Hawes. Hawes is on it. Edge of the 18, crosses it toward the 6. Taken away. Ariano with a shot. Goes just over the top, and you can see how much her teammates wanted that one to dip. That's coming up to take it once again is Marissa Christ.
Yeah, 25.
Christ has a goal and an assist so far this season. We saw how dangerous she was in the first half. She fires this one toward net. Oh, what a save made by Wills. First real test for the good defensive work, though, sweeping across. Still, though, with the Lakers. Here they come again. Parker coming down that left-hand side. Parker has a player at the back post. Will take it herself. Just goes in and she scores. Ashton Parker. The sophomore's got her first. And Parker inside. Mountain Lake's looking to turn with it now. Lays it back. A long shot. Oh, what a golazo! Christine Squelia! Her first. Get that further was Bukwich.
Looking ahead for both these squads.
Oh, look out, a chance here coming the other way. Skylar Wyatt, one-on-one with the keeper. Wyatt coming in. Wyatt shooting. Scores! The freshman with her first varsity goal. Scott.